Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle 1 plus 1 by CZT Damy Teng. This is a neat background tangle, or you could probably just use it as a texture. Really, really neat. Lots of options for it. I'm going to show we'll see. Maybe just the basic, and then you take a look at the for more inspiration section, and then you can decide how else you want to use it. All right. Starting off with, like I said, it's a grid pattern. I am going to, I haven't mentioned in a while. This is a 2-inch by 2-inch bijou tile. And I'm going to divide it in half, and then in half again, and then in half again. Just because this one really needs to have more squares to see. And it's not necessarily that difficult. The only thing, maybe like a little, could be a concentration thing. I found myself having to take pause every so often and say, wait, is this the right place? All right. So, in my step out, I separated the first 2 steps instead of having it in one, just because I thought it might be easier to see. But then it would end up being the 4th box. I combined the last 2 because I think you get the idea of it. So in the first step, after you get your grid set, and I am going to dare say this could probably, because I'm just thinking about it now, could be kind of neat if you did a whimsical grid, and maybe these lines that we're going to draw don't necessarily have to be straight. I'm thinking, maybe I might have to try that later. All right, so like a checkerboard, we're going to alternate what we're doing in the boxes. I mean, I will, of course, repeat, but we're not necessarily staying within the box. So let me show you. So first one, and I'm working in the upper left, so wherever you want to start. So we're going to start right here on this edge. We're just drawing a straight line down the center and coming into the box below it just by a little bit. Maybe you could say, a quarter to a third of the way, because we're going to continue it here. So it's like, first box all the way through and then hanging over a little bit. Then the next box, this one's going to be all the way through, and we're going to hang over on both sides. This one we didn't. Well, you know what? Let's do this. This might make it even easier. Because yes, it's a grid. Wait, will it or won't it? I'm just going to do it. You can one of those, you can do it either way. Sometimes when I'm doing a grid, I like to, it depends. Sometimes I like to stay within, and then the border I'm working underneath, like with using the halabau technique. Or like this, it could be a, what do I want to say? Kind of a full tile. All right, since I've started doing it that way, that's what we're going to do. All of a sudden I'm thinking, well, then should I, put these lines out? I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, and so we're going to skip a row and then do the same thing here. And then, down here, just pretending like we're continuing on, all right? Now, on the alternate columns, we're just going to do the opposite. So this is going to have the line going all the way through. And then we just continue. So once you get the pattern, then it's okay. And then up here, just do that partial. And then same thing here. And so that's the only alternation that we're doing. Okay? Just shifting it by a box, and that's it. Then, well, actually, you can just turn your tile. That might make it easy. Might. Well, I'm going to anyway. All right, then, similarly, So the box that already has a line through it, we're going to cross it the other direction. And in the same concept that we did here, we're just going to continue, just going the opposite direction. And like I said, this is where there were some times where I'm like, well, I had to think for a minute, take pause, so that way I didn't accidentally put something in the wrong box. But actually finding, if you think about, well, I'm crossing, then I'm safe. So you can always start with those boxes like that. And then just come in and fill the little ends. It creates an interesting pattern. Now, you know, and I think I will do, I'll do the variation that I did in the step out. Well, you know what? No, let me, hold on a minute. I have her thingy up here. No, let me do something different. So what I did in my step out was just did 3 lines instead of 1. You can do as many lines as you want instead of just the 1. But I do like this one variation that she did, and let's just give it a try here. And this is, so there's 2 there. This one is cute. So this one is, and I'm moving it so that way I can draw the lines going more straight up and down. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to do the first one, and that was to just draw, you know, and I'm going to dare say, am I got this? Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter which boxes I'm doing. Boom, boom, skip. And then same thing here. And then, yeah. Sometimes it takes it, well, it would be nice if I made those not go over, but that's okay. Okay, you could almost just do a nice diagonal. And sometimes I find that works for me. Whatever works for you is, you know, great. Do that. But she has another one where, oh, it looks like it's doing it in, let's see, maybe this box, but then coming up and, oh, you know, up into this one and over into this one, and then this one ends up being a crisscross. Neat ideas. Let's see, and let me, okay, here, and then this one, and it's just a matter of the focus of, you know, which box am I doing again, and that's about it. It's not too bad, but it's neat to have these different options. Oh, okay, and that's exactly it there. And you could probably come up with some yourself. I'm gonna betcha. And then this one, she doesn't really show shading, but well, let's see. I've done this. I've done it kind of extending. Although here's something that could be done. Let's do this. I'm just gonna put some graphite right along the edge, because with something like this, you can just shade the entire section, and that would be, you know, whatever your perimeter is, then just shading that, and that can come out neat. Oh, that's what I'm going to do the outside. I kind of put it right on the line. I could always turn around and go on the inside if I want to. Oh, that makes it puff up, doesn't it? That is cool. Let's see. Over here needs to be a little... Oh! Thought I grabbed the pencil. Then just coming back and playing a little bit more. I like it. And I hope you did as well. If you did, would love to have a thumbs up or a like. Feel free to share it. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I'd love to have you be a subscriber. Of course, subscribing to the channel is free. In the description section, you will find my version of the step out, as well as Damy's, which is listed under for more inspiration. And do take a look at that, because there are several examples of ways you can have fun with this one. Also in the description section, ways to connect with me if you wish. I do classes every week. I have on Thursdays 2 sessions, both are free. Every Thursday we just take a tangle and we explore it. I call it Tangle Time. Then there's a third Tuesday of the month that I do a Tough Tangle Tuesday. That one is free as well. And they're just an hour, and we have a lot of fun. I also have 2 classes a month that have a fee. So I'd love to have you check that out if it's something that you're interested in. And I think that's it. I also have if you really like me a whole lot, and you like what the content that I have delivered thus far, and I look forward to seeing what else I will deliver. Feel free to take a look at the membership club. It's kind of a subscription, so if you know you're gonna enjoy the classes, or at least want to have access to all of the replays for the paid classes, then take a look at that. You might be interested. All right, with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.